everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Megaman 6. Now, this is the final episode, and I keep trying to get this episode out, but it keeps, like, my editing software either keeps crashing or it won't upload. I don't know what's going on. This is why this episode takes so long. On to Mr.X Stage 2. I have done this so many times in an attempt to get this episode out, and it won't work. Everything I try just fails. It's kind of frustrating. Actually, it's a lot frustrating, not just a little. But either way. Okay, Mr.X Stage 2. You just got spikes, your regular enemies, these falling platforms, you know, you've got your Mets, your drill enemies that were in Nightman stage. And here I recommend you use the power armor, but you know, I'm gonna stick with the jet armor because, you know, I don't listen to my own advice. Smart. Yeah, I know. Though with the power that you can punch through most of the Mets and shields, and those yellow grates there. You see them at the start of the stage where some weapon energy stuff is? Yeah. Hey, initial life, sweet. But you don't want to fall, because they're invisible blocks. So you fall through them, you're gonna die, which is probably why I kept the generative after for that section. So if I felt, I could probably save myself, but I don't think I'd have enough thrust. I probably have enough thrust to save myself from landing in the spikes, but not enough to make it back, I believe. But I've never tested because I never fall down them. Because it's not like the jumps are that difficult. Yeah, there's nothing super remarkable about X Stage 2. You just gotta keep running. Keep running and gunning. Shoot down the Mets, take on the boss, and move on to the next stage. And that's about it. On to the boss of the stage, which is... this is a really annoying enemy that I hate. Now, he is constantly hitting the walls, trying to hit you with pellets, and then boulders are constantly falling down from the ceiling because he's hitting the wall, causing him to fall. And it's not helpful at all. I mean, no, it's not supposed to. It's supposed to be difficult, but it's so annoying because you're trying to dodge his pellets. The boulders that can split up and still hit you. It's like, how are you supposed to handle that? I've got nothing really to say. But he is weak to the Silver Tomahawk, and I don't have any energy tanks because, you know, this is a different file from the one I was playing before, so no energy tanks. I'm out of luck. On to Mr.X Stage 3. Now, Mr.X Stage 3 is just filled with really annoying platforms, fire tillies, and then these enemies that shoot along the ground. But as long as you have the jet adapter equipped in this area, you don't have to deal with anything like too horrifyingly crazy. Though I watch me go with the power adapter instead of, you know, what I'm telling you to work with because, oh, that's. Wait, what? Sorry, I'm trying to figure something out that's unrelated. I should be paying attention. But yeah, fire tellies, these weird platform enemies that I hate. And these weird platforms that... oh dear. And then the weird platforms that go down when you stand on them. And I died. I'll be back in just one sec. And now that we're back... now these platforms, when you're standing on them, they go down, the other one goes up. You want to use this to your advantage, but if when it hits like the very bottom, it's not going to immediately fall. Like, that's not going to happen. So you don't have to worry about that. You just got to take your time and make sure that they're lined up so you don't fall. And I love Power Megaman! Sorry, I'm up early in the morning. It is currently 8:30 a.m. at the time of me recording this audio for like the 5th time because I want it to work. I also have to work later today, and this is not going to be fun. But, you know, also that lower path, do not take it. Do not take it, because all you get for taking that path is a lot of damage and 2 tiny energy pellets. And what the? Okay, for some reason I accidentally hit the rewind button, so I kind of just completely failed, and I probably should have cut out me running back there, but you know, I don't care. It was annoying and weird, so I'm just gonna quickly run back through this, because, you know, it was a weird spazzed out death. That was a complete mistake, but hey. Oh well. And Jet Megaman for the win! I can just fly over. Ow. Ow. I can just fly over everything. Nothing can touch me when I'm Jet Megaman. Oh gosh. That's. Ugh. Ow. Stop hitting me. I will punch you. Punch. Falcon. Punch. Hang on. Wait. Where's my phone? I need to edit that in. Not really edit it in, but I really need to do that. I really need to do that. And on to the boss. Also, anyone else notice why there's spores in the background? Seriously, it's really weird, isn't it? And now we have a Met in a suit. He's weak to the blizzard attack, but he goes down in 10 hits, and you only have 10 shots. But he's fairly easy. It's not that hard to hit him. He has these bouncing energy balls that are easy to dodge, and then he shoots some that go right over your head if they shoot straight. So you don't have to worry too much about dodging. Like, I'm almost through this entire fight, and I still haven't taken any damage. That was risky. Watch me take damage right at the last minute here. Boom. He's got 1 hit to go, and I still take damage. That was a failure. But it's time to go on to the next. I can't sing, but I still did that for some reason, because why not? Mr.X Stage 3! Wait, that's Stage 4, not Stage 3. I've lost track. Apparently I can't decide what I want to use. Oh, this is difficult! Oh, that's not good. That got fizzy. Oh dear. I'm trying to open my drink, if you guys are wondering what I'm doing. Mr.X Stage 3 is not really that crazy. I'm sorry, I'm focused on other things for some reason. When I should be focused on it. I've done this audio several times. If I seem distracted, that's probably why, because I'm just... I enjoy doing this, but at the same time, I don't know why my audio always fails. And I'm going to take damage because I have to go back. Ow! I went through the wrong one. But yeah, Mr.X Stage 3, you just have like, these weird blocks, and then the turret enemies, and then the beat clones. Could have used that. But yeah, you shouldn't have to deal with anything, like, too crazy. And then these stupid clones that go down in 1 hit if you have the punchy armor. Why did I call it the punchy armor? I don't know. Now watch me completely... Ow! Watch me completely fail here and not even bother to jump. I'll be right back. Now we're back. I just got hit by a bird. Woo! Out of this... Get out of the screen. It's the easiest way. Alright, and then up here we have a split path coming up. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the right and take on that pathway, and then I'm going to go to the top and then take on that path. And shield attackers. I hate shield attackers, they're annoying. Unless you have a base in Megaman 10. But the right path is a bottomless pit and cowboy enemies that we've seen in Tomahawk Man stage. Take them out as quickly as possible. That's not a requirement, though. I'm doing that because of how I get to the other stage. Ah! He almost shot me off the platform. Shoot him. And here's the path reconnect, so I'll be right back at the other path. 1 sec. And now that we're back at the other path, to the ladder! And up at this path, all you have to do is just deal with these enemies that'll constantly fall on top of your head. Or try to, once they get right over you. So be careful about that and try to shoot them before they get to you. If you can. Or you could just be like me and just take a hit. And we got an extra life. Make it. And the path reconnects once here. Here again. And now, don't hit that X-block. The Xbox. Because if you press it, well, if you don't know if you press it, but if you push it and punch it over the edge to cover the block, then you can't get the energy tank. And I definitely need energy tanks. So, yeah, that's pretty much like stages. fairly annoying, and I don't like it, but, you know, that's how it goes. Plus, got people yelling in the background when I'm doing stuff. Anyway, on to Mr.X. Now I recommend using the punching armor. Why? Because I don't know his weakness, and this is really fun to do. Just watch. Punch. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Punch. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Failing. Punch. That was fun. My scheme for world domination has failed, but I still have enough power to destroy you. Egads, it's Dr.Wily, the person I've been saying it's been for the last few episodes. Let the final battle begin! Oh! 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 Dr.Wily stage 3. No, stage 1. Oh. I have just whacked my thumb on my disc. Ow. Ah, okay. That hurt. Wily stage 1. Very green. I'm still I'm squinting in pain, even though it was my thumb. Okay. Wily stage 1, you just have like these fan blowing things that were in Windman stage, and I died. I'll be right back. And now that I'm back, let's not miss the jump, and just... What you want to do is you want to, like... It'd probably be easier if you just kind of jump through it without having Jump Megaman, but, you know, that's not how I would work. Now, there's a split path that's coming up in this area, is you fall down, and then you can either continue going down, or there's another path to the right side of the screen, right there. But it's really difficult to make it, so I went down because it's easier to do first, and you don't get as many goodies, but, you know. Onward to victory! Yeah. So this downward path, you just have more spikes. Like, it's your basic, you know, going this way. And watch this awesomeness. I am pixels. Probably like 1 or 2 pixels away from those spikes. I never actually checked. But here's where the path reconnects in the screen, so I'll meet you guys back at that path split. 1 sec. And now that we're back at the path split, just punch through it. And go down the other ladder first, because then you can get an energy tank. Unless you're mean, you go through the wrong one. But there's something that I didn't realize here when I was playing it. Invisible floors. I just fell straight through. That wasn't funny. I just wanted an E-tank. Why did you do this to me? And I'm pretty sure there are more invisible floors on the very end, but you know, I didn't get to it. But there's a lot of goodies here, so if you can get to this path split, go for it. Because then you could, like, I'll put stuff in. Here's the path reconnection. And I'm gonna completely spaz out. And then, Spear Dude. That's your name now, is Spear Dude. But only this one gets the nickname of Spear Dude. Not all of them, just that one. Octopus Mini Boss! Alright, now we gotta deal with him. Shoot him. That was easy. And onward to the boss of this stage. Which is something I enjoy fighting because... Well, you can fight him very easily like Nightman with the punching armor. And it's just kind of hilarious with how you can take him out with it. Because watch! Now all this dinosaur does is he spits fire and platforms at you, but you can punch the platforms right back to his face. And as long as you stay in the corner and punch him, he's most likely never going to hit you with the fire, so it's really easy to do. But he's also weak to the Yamato Spear, so what you want to do normally is right up the platform so that you can get to his eyes, and then shoot him in the eyes. But this is more fun. But just to... I was on Yamato Spear and then I completely missed it. But just to show it off, because, you know, I got a little bit bored while doing this, just shoot him and it takes off a good chunk of his health. And eventually he goes down. on to the next stage. Now it's time to take on Wily Stage 2. And there's an E-Tank behind that block. So I'm gonna punch it! I'm gonna punch it! Punching it! Punching it? You know, I should have made that a joke, where every time I use the punching armor, I just had a clip of just someone going, Falcon! Punch! It would be hilarious.
Falcon! Punch!
It's still funny. It will never not be funny. And here we have a split path. So I'm gonna go through the ice first, and then I'll make you guys at the ladder area. And apparently I can't fly properly. Alright, and then just use Flame Blast. And because I'll be getting this Flame Blast back, I'm just gonna take out every enemy with it. Everything can die to my Flame Blast. Boom! You get destroyed. And you get destroyed. And you get destroyed. Everybody gets destroyed! Yeah! And here's Path Reconnect, so I'll be right back at the ladder. One sec. And now that we're back at the ladder, up here you don't really have any ice to deal with, but you do have these weird enemies that you could shoot off their glasses and the hat. And they were in Nightman stage, and then they chase after you angrily, and ow. So yeah, make sure you have 2 shots ready to hit them, so then they don't, come at you like crazy. And I perfectly jumped over that E-Tank somehow. That wasn't exactly the intention. And Path Reconnection. Onward to victory! And I'm not going for that energy pellet. That would be a bad idea because it's right above spikes, but then I take a lot of damage here and wasn't paying attention to my health. Like, seriously. Ow. Just ow! I honestly, when I was playing this, I debated going back for it, but I was not gonna risk death since I have E-Tanks. And now this boss is... I died. It's a turret mini-boss, and I didn't want to show off my death. Because I got into the room and then I almost died instantly. And I was like, okay, there's no point in that. Now, I don't know what he's weak to. I just know Mega Buster. Best thing to use against him. Now, you want to shoot the wheels, that way he'll stay back. But he just is constantly shooting these pellets out of the top of his head. And then these weird bubbles out of the actual, like, cannon turret thing. And he's constantly trying to get closer to where you are, but if you constantly try to shoot the wheels... Ooh, extra life. If you shoot the wheels, he'll stay back. But he can actually lay on the damage very quickly, surprisingly. So, even there, I'm, right about to die. I thought I could win, but apparently not. And I don't know why I'm not using the charge shot more, but, apparently I don't know what button to use to refill my energy. Okay. Come on, he's got to go down. But yeah, I figured, well, with how quickly I died, there was no point in bothering with it. I should have, but I didn't. And now, on to the next stage, where we'll have a small bit of stage, and then a boss rush, and then we have Dr.Wily himself. So, yeah. It's going to be one interesting time. And now, this stage is... This part of the stage before you get to the boss rush is actually really annoying because you have to deal with these fish and fans that can either suck you in or push you away, depending on which way the arrow's pointing. So in this kind of situation, they help or can hinder you severely. But since it's always pulling at the start, it's actually pretty easy. But then you have this fan where you're trying to kill him, and between 2 sets of spikes, it can easily kill you. But it's like, yeah. And also, the song that I'm going to be using for this boss rush is from Megaman Battle Network 3. It's the arranged version of Final Transmission. It's a really good song. I hope you guys do enjoy this boss rush, because it is really, really fun. And a really good song. But yeah. Let's get on with this boss rush and take down the army. I will be right back after the boss rush, so give me just 1 minute. Alright, wasn't that epic? Probably not. I don't know. I still like the song. I think it came out really good. But on to face off against Dr. Wily himself for the 6th time, and hopefully the last, but it really isn't because there's still, you know, Megaman and Bass, which I'm still debating on playing Megaman and Bass. But there's Megaman 7, 8, Megaman and Bass, Megaman 9, 10, 11 that's coming out tomorrow. And I plan on playing that, but I don't know how well that's gonna go. Eee. Why am I using Silver Tomahawk and Night Crush? I literally need those for the boss fight. Flip top gives me an extra life. I need weapon energy because Dr. Wily's 3 forms are all weak to the Silver Tomahawk. But and here's the problem. He's in this giant machine, and then you slowly tear it apart with Silver Tomahawk, and then it takes a good bit of hit before he goes down. I believe it takes 7, 8 hits total, I believe. And then it gets worn down to this. And he still attempts to crush you, but you know. Yeah, and he can also like stop halfway and then try to do that again. And I'm out of Silver Tomahawk. So let's go with, I guess, the next best thing, Flame Blast. He's not actually weak to Flame Blast like whatsoever, but you know, I just used it because it's, you know, it's there. It leaves the residue on the ground instead of using my Mega Buster, which gets charged up. And here, I use Jet Mega Man because I have no way of hitting him other than Beat, and I don't trust Beat, but I've never actually showed off Beat, so probably should have used it in an attempt, but, you know, well, I didn't. So, let's just take on Dr. Wily. Now, I recommend staying close, so then he doesn't hit you, because that's, well, the strategy that you should go with. I tried to stay away from him, but I didn't realize that was it till like halfway through the fight. So I keep taking damage and getting hit because I should be staying close so I can hit him, not the other way around. Like eventually I learn, or sometimes it's in that position where I just am like, wait a second. Because with how quickly it shoots away, and depending on the direction, you're usually not going to get hit if you stay close to him. Especially when you're using Jet Mega Man to like get close and shoot him. Especially if it's high up, because by the time you make it to him, like, a bullet's already going to be gone. Not really a bullet, more like a plasma energy burst? Is the best way to put it? I don't know. Also, this boss music! I'm gonna go ahead and shut up so you guys can listen to it for a minute. Yeah, that was music. I really do like it. It's a lot better than the kind of mundane boss theme that they have for the other Robot Masters. But it's the final boss. It's gotta be epic. And, you know, it's the last Mega Man game on the NES. So it's even more epic. Seriously, even got the cool wallpaper with Mr.X / Dr. Wily and Mega Man, who actually looks cool and not derpy in this game. And down goes Dr. Wily. It was actually pretty fun taking him down with the jet adapter, so I recommend it if you know, want to attempt something new. And oh my god, Mega Man brought a rope! Dr. Wily has finally been triumphant at last. Mega Man arrested the notorious Dr. Wily and brought him to justice. Sentenced to prison for his crimes, Dr. Wily now rules over a prison cell. At long last, the world is at peace. So yeah, that was Mega Man 6. Now, Mega Man 6 is my second favorite Mega Man game, and classic, speaking. The third is my favorite, at least in the classic series. If you want to get technical, my favorite Mega Man game out of all of them is between Battle Network 3, Battle Network 6, and Mega Man X8. And somewhat-ish Mega Man X6. Yeah, you'd be surprised that that would be one of my favorite Mega Man games. I find it funny. It's like, I don't hate on some things or love some things because other people like to hate it, but there are some games that, you know, I think people would, probably get mad at me for not liking, but I have my reasons. Especially when we get to a certain game. If I knew how to edit it, I'd probably put it up on the screen. But yeah. Why am I messing with this? This is just making random background noise that I shouldn't be messing with. Oh! Throwing that was a bad idea. It just flew off and hit me in the head. Oh, why did I throw it? You don't really have much to talk about, which is probably why I was messing with that tape thing. But why did I throw it? And why did it have to hit me in the head? Ow! Hey look, Nightman, who was made by someone in Canada. Yeah, I actually forgot to mention that. That's something I can talk about. Is Megaman 6 actually had the first international Robot Master Design contest. They did have some previously for the games, but they were only for the original 5 in Japan. So yeah, Megaman 6 had like the international thing, so any kid from around the world could try and design a Robot Master. And the winners, and there was not really many winners in other states other than Japan, because they did have a few, but you know, they were relegated to just Japan. But yeah, Nightman was created by a kid in Canada. So yeah, a lot of people say he was American, but he's actually Canadian. You have Tomahawk Man. Kinda dropped the whole cutting myself off while I name wrote. And the other Robot Master was designed by someone outside of Japan was Windman, who is actually... he's actually better than Airman in my opinion. And both Battle Network and Classic. Seriously, what did they do? Michael Leader is the one who created him, and then you had... did I read off the other name? Oh well. But yeah, Mega Man 6. It's a good game. I recommend you play it. Robot Master Weapon only run would probably be a great way to play it, because then you have access to all your weapons, like, you can just go nuts with. Except in the Wily Castle. But yeah, normally when I play this game, I use weapons a lot. I know I didn't in this run, but because I prefer to stick with the Mega Buster in most situations. But it's still very fun to just plow through everything. But yeah, that was Mega Man 6. And Mega Man 11 comes out tomorrow, and I hopefully will, and I'll be recording that. I wish I could live stream, but I can't do that. But yeah, I'll try to have that done, like, as soon as it comes out. As soon as I'm get it, I'm gonna play it, plug it in, and just start recording as soon as I can. And at the moment, I'm gonna try and record Breath of the Wild, but I don't know how that's gonna go with my hand being the way it is, but we'll see how that goes. But I will see you guys. I'm gonna leave you guys with the credits, and I will see you guys in the next video. Later.